So getting the first minutes under the legs of the season, how's it feel?
Nah, it feels great being back on the pitch. I mean, after 5 months, it was my desire to be back on the field and be able to help the team. So I think 20 minutes last weekend was very good, and I felt good as well. Definitely missed it.
How much does that period of time weigh on you mentally? A player who maybe didn't have too many injury concerns before he got here, and then you get here and it's a long absence at the end of last season and then into the start of this one.
Yeah, I think at first it's hard mentally because obviously it's a long period of time, like you said, being out of the pitch, and I think you get kind of used to it, wanting to be back, so you just work even harder, and that's what I did. But I was good throughout the 5 months. I felt like I prepared well and did everything right to be back where I am.
Can you tell us a bit about the injury and just sort of the rehab process as well?
Yeah, so I had a labral tear in my hip, and so yeah, I got surgery. It was out for 5 months, and rehab started right away, probably 4 days after surgery. So I got to work right away. So started off slowly, and obviously just building my way up to being back with the team. Yeah.
Y Dani, ¿qué tan duro fue ese proceso de regresar de la lesión?
Pues la verdad no estuvo tan difícil, o sea, como te dije al principio sí mentalmente, pero como dices pues lo aceptas y pues nomás sigues día a día mejorando y haciendo las cosas bien y pues mira aquí estamos ahora, entonces pues todo bien, gracias a Dios.
¿Cómo analizas el desempeño del equipo después del primer mes, ahora tú tratando de acoplarte otra vez y regresar a la alineación?
Sí, yo creo que el equipo se ve muy bien, yo creo que obviamente no hemos ganado en liga, entonces pues para eso estamos trabajando, pero tenemos buen equipo, el equipo bien, estamos entrenando bien, entonces yo creo que pues todos estamos listos para el partido del sábado y entonces pues a darle, pero el equipo yo creo que se ve bien y pues ahí estamos echándole ganas.
¿Están buscando este próximo partido con esa misma mentalidad o algo está cambiando ya que están buscando esa primera victoria en la USA?
No, yo creo que pues como el partido de este sábado es clásico, entonces yo creo que los clásicos se juegan diferente, entonces pues a que le toca jugar pues se tiene que meter eso a la mente que es clásico y esos partidos se juegan diferente, entonces pues sí o sí se tiene que ganar y no podemos perder en casa.
You've seen a lot of change in the back line while you were gone with injury. How have you kind of just adapted your way back into the system and getting to know the newer guys a little bit more?
Yeah, I think obviously I missed preseason, so I didn't get to train with a lot of the new guys. But watching them play, I think we got a lot of good players. So now me being back on the pitch with them, I'm getting to learn the way they play, and they're getting to learn from me as well. So I mean, we're looking good. I think we made some good signings. So now on the pitch, I think I'm getting to learn a little bit how they play. But yeah, we're looking good.
You said you were kind of both learning off of each other. Do you kind of see everyone as a mentor, but you yourself as a mentor as well, since you've been at the club a little bit longer while they've kind of known the style they want to play at the start of the season?
No, yeah, definitely. I think they learn a lot from like me that I've been here for a little bit, not as much as other players that have been here for a lot longer, but I guess I could help them out a little bit, obviously from where I come from too, kind of just help them understand the game a little bit more and try to help as much as I can.
Daniel, so with obviously soccer being lower body, a hip injury, how did you kind of try to stay technically sharp during your rehab when you can't obviously run or do as many of the things that soccer requires you to do?
Right. I think at that point, obviously, you can't really do much because I started doing ball work towards the end of the doctor gave me the green light, so you can't really do nothing, touch the ball. So at that point, what I was doing is just going back and watching my videos and trying to see what I could do better, or just watching videos of me playing is the only thing I could do is just try to learn and be better at my game. So
yeah, and kind of mentioned how you're obviously a guy who hasn't necessarily had a ton of injury history in the past. Have you had anybody that you were kind of able to lean on and just kind of even vent to, ask questions about during the rehab process to kind of just help keep your mind right?
Yeah, I think I just had my family. I mean, I'm from Tucson, so they were right here. At the time, they all came up, and my mom was staying up here with me, with my sister for about 2 weeks. So I mean, at the end of the day, I just honestly reached out to them and just kind of had them comfort me and be with me during those hard times. Obviously, I had my team as well backing me up. but mainly it was my family.
When you were watching tape, sort of during that process, what things did you zero in on as being things that you wanted to work on a little bit?
Yeah, I think, there's always stuff you could work on. But from what I was looking at was just like my body positioning, when the ball's on the other side, when they're gonna like switch the play, just that was one of the main things. And then also my defending positioning, like when I'm defending 1v1, I feel like I could be a little bit better, be closer to my man, and not let him have too much space where he has time to decide where to go. So there's a lot of things I was looking at, but I think mainly those two were my main priority. Yeah.
Are there detailed tweaks within like the defending part there where you talk about? Is it being lower or closer? What are the little details that you wanted to improve there?
Yeah, I think it's just reading the game. Every game is differently, and every team plays differently too. So every game you go in, playing a little bit differently, like defending differently as to how the other team plays. But it's just looking at the small details, where your man is. You don't want to be too close in, because then if they switch you can't really get out there quick. So you always gotta be on your toes, and you always gotta be thinking. So it's just little details, man.
From a minutes perspective, a fitness perspective, where do you and the coaching staff think you're at in terms of how long you could go in a USL Championship game right now?
Yeah, right now, I just had my first 20 minutes last game, so I think it's just little by little. Hopefully this weekend get another like 25, 30 minutes in, and then just build it up from there. So I think it's gonna be like little minutes till I get a start a full match. So it's gonna be little by little.